It's your girl Brandy coming at you with another video, and this video is actually something I tried to record a long time ago. I didn't end up editing it. I didn't like the footage, just didn't get around to it. So I am redoing it and we're making it better. Hopefully. This video is basically a breakdown of the top 5 things to not say or do to cosplayers at conventions. As a cosplayer myself, this is not a cosplay, this is just me being weird in my apartment. But as a cosplayer, I deal with a lot of people at conventions. People that I know, people I don't know, people that know me from my stream or from Instagram, whatever the case may be. I get talked to or bumped into a lot. And there are definitely lots of things that bother me, as well as other cosplayers that I know of. They get bothered by these same things. So in no particular order, number 5, do not touch people. Like, just don't touch people. So the top thing that I hear all the time is cosplay is not consent. I don't need to reiterate that, but like, just don't touch people unless you ask. Like, if you want to take a photo and put your arm around me, that's fine. But ask me, unless like it's around my if it's around my shoulder or something, like whatever, I don't care. But if you're like touching my lower waist or like skin is exposed and you're putting your hands on me, don't. Just don't. Like, don't. Like, come on. Don't. Number 4. I don't understand. This is something that's like a phenomenon that I don't understand. Is the people that do the walk-by photos. So like, you have the people that obviously come up to you, ask you for a photo, you take the photo, whatever. But there are sometimes people that you will see with their phone and they'll just like walk by and like boop and just keep going. Or they'll like sneakily just go by and like click photo. And it's like, why? Like, that makes me feel like you're taking a photo of something you're not supposed to be taking a photo of, as opposed to just asking me for a photo. Like, what's with the walk by photos? Just ask me for a photo. Don't be weird about it. Okay? Okay. Number 3. Don't ever compare cosplayers to other cosplayers. Even if it's a compliment. Like, if I'm cosplaying Misty from Pokemon and somebody else is doing it and they happen to be at the same time, don't be like, oh, their wig was styled better, or I can see the seams on your shirt more. That's not gonna make me feel any better, obviously, because you're shitting on my costume. And you're not making the other person feel any better, even though they don't know it, because you just compared them to somebody else. And now you're like, even if it's a compliment and you see my costume and you're like, oh wow, like your Soldier 76 is so much better than this other person. That's not a compliment either. Why do you need to put anybody down? Nobody needs to be put down. Cosplaying is about having fun first and foremost. And if you, as somebody who's admiring it, is just out there criticizing people, nobody wants to hear it. If you want to compliment and be like, oh my god, I love your costume, you did a great job, that's great. Don't compare me to anybody else. Don't compare anybody else to me. Okay? Okay. Number 2. Don't demand specific poses or specific things from a cosplayer. I've specifically had people be like, can you pose this way, or do this, or hold this, or do that. Sometimes if like I'm in character and you ask me to be like, do Junko's pose like this or like that, or that's fine. But if my costume is designed in a way and you're asking me to maneuver something, or you're asking me to pose in an armor costume and I can't pose in that particular way, don't get mad at me or pissed off. I agree to let you take the photo. I agree to like talk to you in general. So don't be a dick to me for me taking time out of my day to do something for you. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And I've heard a lot of people complain about this with people who are just super pushy, wanting especially photographers too. I've heard it a lot where they will demand certain poses or be like, oh, can you jump off this thing or do this? And cosplayers have broken pieces of their costumes because they have tried to, complete those requests of others. It's like, no, don't. You have the right to say no. So say no, bitch. And number 1, the thing that I know bothers me the most is when people ask to take photos of me when I'm eating. If I am eating, or if I am like sitting down relaxing and half of my costume is off, don't ask me for a photo. That is literally the worst time to ask me for a photo. I had one time when I was at Comic-Con, I was in my Raven costume, and I was eating a big-ass gyro on the side of the street, sitting on like a stoop, and somebody came up to me and was like, oh my god, I love your Raven, like, can I get a photo with you? And I'm like, yeah, of course. Just wait till I finish eating. Once I'm done eating, you can have all the photos you want. I don't care. It's whatever. But just like wait till I'm done eating, because I'm sitting down right now trying to just like eat. I haven't, like, if you go to cons at all, either as a cosplayer or not a cosplayer, you barely get to fucking eat. Half the time you don't eat. You starve for 3 days straight. And all you live off of is bags of candy and alcohol. And you know my pain. You know my pain. But anyways, don't take photos of people when they eat. Back to that story, Raven. Those people took photos of me while I was eating my gyro. They didn't wait for me to finish eating my gyro. And I was very pissed off about it. And I'm not a person that gets pissed off. But like, why? I asked you politely to wait. You didn't wait. Now I don't fucking like you anymore. And if I wasn't so damn hungry, I would have thrown my gyro at you. Boy. But anyways, that is my list of 5 things that I came up with. They were in no particular order. I don't really know how I did this. It was whatever. But 5 things to not do or say to cosplayers at a convention. Hopefully you guys liked this video or enjoyed it. If you want me to do more like top 5s of miscellaneous stuff, please let me know in the comments down below. Maybe even give me suggestions on other things that I could do like top 5s of. But until then, thank you guys for everything. I appreciate you. I love you. And peace out. Fair winds, my dudes. I'll see you next Thursday.